Degrees of relaxation. Representing the Bullet Club at a total combined weight of 398 pounds, the Oil Master VSK, fetish-friendly Dorain Graves, they are Massage Envy! Their opponents in the corner to my right, from Long Island, New York, at a total combined weight of 374 pounds, yours truly, Alex Reynolds, the Meat Man, Raw Dog, John Silver, they are the Beaver Boys!
John Silver victorious in singles action over Rory Gulak last night. Welcome home night one. I thought he crossed the line. A straight running kick to a man's head in order to beat him. Rory Gulak is not a football, he's on a soccer ball. He's a living human being. And to me, that's unnecessary in order to win a wrestling match. But that's the depths that John Silver is willing to stoop to these days because he feels desperate to hold on to his spot here in Beyond Wrestling. Somebody heralded as a potential ace of Beyond Wrestling this time last year.
I believe Dorain Graves saying no massages here tonight. So I think we might get that more serious version of Massage Envy tonight.
Johnny Cockstrong one-on-one yesterday with Orange Cassidy. Perhaps conspicuous by his absence. Perhaps retreating to his homeland, Bangkok, Thailand. And even with the more serious approach, Beaver Boys still coming out on top in the early goings.
Yeah, the attitude change of John Silver's been very unnerving, to say the least. I mean, this is, like you said, a guy who was heralded as maybe an ace of this company and was on a very impressive run.
Oh!
And then just all of a sudden lost it.
John Silver spending the better part of the winter attacking Jordan Grace and Lufisto Team Pog. Team Pog victorious their match against the Beaver Boys. Back at Beyond Wrestling Abundanza. Lufisto, to the best of my knowledge, recovering from surgery to remove cancerous cells. Sounded like the surgery was a success. Hope to have her back here in a Beyond Wrestling and a Women's Wrestling Revolution ring. A true legend, a true pioneer of independent wrestling. And again, the more serious side from Massage Envy couldn't pay dividends with another victory over the Beaver Boys.
And VSK going old school here. Oh, they lied.
Oh, John Silver not standing for any of that.
And the second they tried to get silly, John Silver let them know they're in a fight.
Massage Envy doing their best to capitalize on this exchange. Double Irish whip. And a double pendulum style backbreaker. They're pointing at him. Are we going to see the massages? You know, sometimes if you really have a knotted up muscle, it is extremely painful. Somebody digging their fingers into your skin and looking to focus the attack on John Silver right now. Huge elevation of that double hip toss. Now using VSK as a weapon. Great tandem offense, the leg drop, moonsault combination. Silver still kicks out.
VSK is such an impressive athlete. Whenever I see him go in there and be a little more serious, he ends up doing impressive things like that, so.
Is it Killer Kowalski popularized the stomach claw?
Okay.
Am I correct in
I just don't know where you're going with this.
You agree with me though, right?
What?
Killer Kowalski's signature move, the stomach claw.
What is going on here?
Oh! Take it down! And set into the corner.
And Alex Reynolds stomping away on Graves as they try to get the baby oil out. All of a sudden I'm seeing baby oil and then I'm being asked about Killer Kowalski. I got confused. Gets weird up here in the booth sometimes.
I'm just saying, I mean, maybe he could have been potentially, I mean, no disrespect intended, obviously somebody that's had a great amount of influence over the New England wrestling scene, but perhaps one of the forefathers of Massage Envy.
Are you seriously relating Massage Envy's massage-style offense to Killer Kowalski?
Like a stomach claw.
Just, you see the street out there, just walk into it. Just walk there and stand there and wait. Please. Never again. Those kicks from John Silver, deadly. Some of the hardest kicks in professional wrestling.
Oh!
As the Meat Man lays into Dorain Graves.
Graves is in a lot of trouble. Dorain Graves keeping his identity a secret. Sometimes it can be tough to read his expression considering that most of his face is covered with that mask. But if his body language is any indication, he's in a lot of trouble right here. And just as he thought he was going to be able to get across the ring, instead, he finds himself in no man's land with a boot to the back of the head and the side of the face. Now Johnny Silver, look at that spinning tower hacker bomb right in the pin, and VSK almost tripping getting in the ring. That's the sense of urgency he had, having to break up the pin. He knows his partner's in trouble.
Close call there for Massage NV. It's the Beaver Boys, former PWG World Tag Team Champions. Granted, didn't last very long, but
It's still an accolade that nobody can take away from them. Certainly one of the elite organizations of the last 10 years. To even get invited to compete there, I mean, that's not something that many wrestlers can say that they've done.
Dorain Graves able to use a jawbreaker there.
I mean, that's a maneuver that inflicts a lot of damage to yourself. You're using the back of your head to drive it into your opponent's teeth.
That's right.
Doesn't feel good. Able to shrug him off. Can he get the pin? Oh no, Reynolds still holding on. Reynolds is going to be one of the most underrated wrestlers on the scene. Oh! He thought he was looking for Johnny Silver. Instead, he got caught with a punch from VSK, and the Hurricane Rana creates the distance needed. And VSK is that proverbial house of fire right now. What a combination!
Wow.
Instead of going for the pin, trying to attack Johnny Silver as well. 2-on-1 onslaught in the favor of Massage Envy. Dorain Graves really needing to take the time to recover. The running European uppercut and the running big boot. VSK showing his wrestling chops. Oh!
Ushigoroshi. Followed up by the running kick.
What a combination from VSK. He's got to be careful, though. Reynolds hooked him from behind. He lands on his feet, caught him with that back brain kick. Let's see what kind of condition Dorain Graves is in. Enough to spin him out. And the lung blower. More serious side of Massage Envy could lead him to victory right now. Oh.
So close. And now, could they be perhaps going again for the oil at some point?
Well, that's what the fans are calling for, but ultimately these guys need to pick up a victory here today. Maybe looking for that variation of a shatter machine. Oh, and instead Reynolds sidestep curled on to John Silver on the floor. And VSK with a sense of urgency getting Reynolds back in the ring.
Wow.
Caught him right underneath the chin with the double knees. 1, 2. And just the extra second it took for referee Stephen Dumeng to get in a position, Alex Reynolds was able to get his foot on the bottom rope.
I can't believe he even got his foot on the rope. I think it might have even just fallen. And now they're calling for the oil. I think this is a big mistake. I think they need to focus.
Well, the slip and slide headbutt can be very effective, but the amount of time that it takes to set it up. Oh, knocked himself out on that bottom buckle, holding his face, could have broken his teeth. Dorain Graves still trying to fight the good fight. Series of running European uppercuts. Now a running Yakuza kick in the corner. Alex Reynolds nowhere to go but down. Silver cuts him off with a pass. Trying to hook him for that backslide. Silver rolling through. Oh!
Just an unreal flurry of kicks.
Having to censor myself from the expletives. Caught him with a fire thunder driver.
Oh no, what is this?
Oh, and another tombstone.
What a kick out by VSK. I thought he was unconscious.
You thought it was over. I thought it was over. Near capacity crowd here at Electric Hayes thought it was over. And Massage Envy showing us something that we have not seen from them in quite some time.
And Reynolds has the oil now. And again, this is a mistake. Well, I stand corrected.
Trying to eliminate the oil from the equation. He's got VSK on his shoulders. VSK able to catch himself on that top rope. Slingshots himself back into the ring. Looking for that O'Connor roll. Oh, hit him with a Chaos Theory German suplex. VSK's feeling it, sight set on Reynolds. Does he see the position of Johnny Silver? No. Could have broken his ribs right there. Took him down with a standing kick. Snaps him down with a brain buster. John Silver is so explosive.
Now it might turn into a slugfest. And if I'm Dorain Graves, I might want to think of another strategy.
You hear the Raw Dog growling. Just bent Dorain Graves' leg in half. Retaliates with some karate chops. Oh! Another bicycle kick. John Silver can clear the ring so quickly. Got him in that double trapezius hold. Is Silver going to be forced to give it up? That double nerve hold. Oh
boy.
shit.
Just ground and pound from the Raw Dog. Oh. And like I said, wrong guy to get into a strike battle with.
This one could be going the distance. I'm surprised, honestly, to see Massage Envy lasting this long as we see Dorain Graves perhaps with the last-ditch effort, just a running shove. Nothing pretty about it. Certainly effective, but popped up into that code breaker.
Maybe a moonsault?
Reynolds trying to find his footing. Oh, Graves just moving out of the way.
VSK now looking to pick his spot.
Yeah, but Graves fell hard to the floor. The whole building shook when he landed on the outside.
Wait, why did Stephen Dumeng have that in his pocket?
Oh! Caught him in the abdomen!
Oh, he had the tights. He had the tights.
Here are your winners, Alex Reynolds and John Silver, the Beaver Boys.
Silver and Reynolds steal one here. against Massage Envy in a hell of a contest.
Man, a really spirited affair. I'll tell you what, this is the best that Massage Envy has ever looked. I thought that they had him beat. I thought that VSK outsmarted him. But Alex Reynolds sneaking through the back door, pulling the trunks.